This video is for educational purposes. Birmingham is a city in the north-central region of the U.S. state of Alabama. Birmingham is the seat of Jefferson County, Alabama's most populous county. As of the 2022 census estimates, Birmingham had a population of 196,910, down 2% from the 2020 census, making it Alabama's fourth most populous city after Huntsville, Mobile, and Montgomery. The broader Birmingham metropolitan area had a 2020 population of 1,115,289 and is the largest metropolitan area in Alabama as well as the 50th most populous in the United States. Birmingham serves as an important regional hub and is associated with the Deep South, Piedmont, and Appalachian regions of the nation. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and families. Birmingham was founded in 1871 during the post-Civil War Reconstruction period through the merger of three pre-existing farm towns, notably Elleton. It grew from there, annexing many more of its smaller neighbors into an industrial and railroad transportation center with a focus on mining, the iron and steel industry, and railroading. Birmingham was named after Birmingham, England, one of the UK's major industrial cities. Most of the original settlers who founded Birmingham were of English ancestry. The city may have been planned as a place where cheap, non-unionized, and often African-American labor from rural Alabama could be employed in the city's steel mills and blast furnaces, giving it a competitive advantage over industrial cities in the Midwest and Northeast. From its founding through the end of the 1960s, Birmingham was a primary industrial center of the South. The pace of Birmingham's growth during the period from 1881 through 1920 earned its nicknames the Magic City and the Pittsburgh of the South. Much like Pittsburgh, Birmingham's major industries were iron and steel production, plus a major component of the railroading industry, where rails and railroad cars were both manufactured in Birmingham. In the field of railroading, the two primary hubs of railroading in the Deep South were nearby Atlanta and Birmingham, beginning in the 1860s and continuing through to the present day. The economy diversified during the later half of the 20th century. Though the manufacturing industry maintains a strong presence in Birmingham, other businesses and industries such as banking, telecommunications, transportation, electrical power transmission, medical care, college education, and insurance have risen in stature. Mining in the Birmingham area is no longer a major industry with the exception of coal mining. Birmingham ranks as one of the most important business centers in the southeastern United States and is also one of the largest banking centers in the United States. In addition, the Birmingham area serves as headquarters to one Fortune 500 company, Regions Financial, along with 5 other Fortune 1000 companies. In higher education, Birmingham has been the location of the University of Alabama at Birmingham School of Medicine, formerly the Medical College of Alabama, and the University of Alabama at Birmingham School of Dentistry since 1947. In 1969, the University of Alabama at Birmingham was established, one of 3 main campuses of the University of Alabama system. Birmingham is also home to 3 private institutions: Samford University, Birmingham Southern College, and Miles College. Between these colleges and universities, the Birmingham area has major colleges of medicine, dentistry, optometry, pharmacy, law, engineering, and nursing. Birmingham is also the headquarters of the Southeastern Conference, one of the major U.S. collegiate athletic conferences. Birmingham was founded on June 1, 1871, by the Elleton Land Company, whose investors included cotton planters, bankers, and railroad entrepreneurs. It sold lots near the planned crossing of the Alabama and Chattanooga and South and North Alabama railroads, including land formerly a part of the Benjamin P. Worthington Plantation. The first business at that crossroads was the Trading Post and Country Store operated by Marr and Allen. The site of the railroad crossing was notable for the nearby deposits of iron, ore, coal, and limestone, the 3 main raw materials used in making steel. Birmingham is the only place worldwide where significant amounts of all 3 minerals can be found in close proximity. From the start, the new city was planned as a great center of industry. The founders, organized as the Elleton Land Company, borrowed the name of Birmingham, one of England's main industrial cities, to advertise that point. The growth of the planned city was impeded by an outbreak of cholera and a Wall Street crash in 1873. However, it began to develop shortly afterward at an explosive rate. The town of Elleton, Alabama, and several other surrounding towns were absorbed into Birmingham in 1911. The start of the 20th century brought the substantial growth that gave Birmingham the nickname the Magic City. As the downtown area developed from a low-rise commercial and residential district into a busy grid of neoclassical mid-rise and high-rise buildings and busy streetcar lines. Between 1902 and 1912, 4 large office buildings were constructed at the intersection of 20th Street, the Central North-South spine of the city, and First Avenue North, which connected the warehouses and industrial facilities stretching along the East-West Railroad corridor. This impressive group of early skyscrapers was nicknamed the heaviest corner on Earth. Birmingham was hit by the 1916 Irondale earthquake, magnitude 5.1. A few buildings in the area were slightly damaged. The earthquake was felt as far as Atlanta and neighboring states. While excluded from the best-paying industrial jobs, Black Americans joined the migration of residents from rural areas to the city for its opportunities. The Great Depression of the 1930s hit Birmingham especially hard as sources of capital that were fueling the city's growth rapidly dried up at the same time that farm laborers, driven off the land, made their way to the city in search of work. New Deal programs put many city residents to work in WPA and CCC programs, making important contributions to the city's infrastructure and artistic legacy, including such key improvements as Vulcan's Tower and Oak Mountain State Park. The wartime demand for steel and the post-war building boom gave Birmingham a rapid return to prosperity. Manufacturing diversified beyond the production of raw materials. Major civic institutions such as schools, parks, and museums were able to expand their scope. Despite the growing population and wealth of the city, its residents were markedly underrepresented in the state legislature. Although the state constitution required redistricting in accordance with changes in the decennial census, the state legislature did not undertake this until the early 1970s, when forced by a federal court case to enforce one man, one vote. In addition, the geographic basis of the Senate, which gave each county one seat, gave undue influence to rural counties. Representatives of rural counties also had disproportionate power in the state house and failed to provide support for infrastructure and other improvements in developing urban population centers such as Birmingham. At this time, the General Assembly ran county governments as extensions of the state through their legislative delegations. In the 1950s and 1960s, Birmingham received national and international attention as a center of the civil rights struggle for African Americans. Locally, the movement's activists were led by Fred Shuttlesworth, a fiery preacher who became legendary for his fearlessness in the face of violence, notably a string of racially motivated bombings that earned Birmingham the derisive nickname Bombingham. A watershed in the civil rights movement occurred in 1963 when Shuttlesworth requested that Martin Luther King Jr. and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, which Shuttlesworth had co-founded, come to Birmingham, where King had once been a pastor, to help end segregation. Together they launched Project C for Confrontation, a massive assault on the Jim Crow system. During April and May, daily sit-ins and mass marches organized and led by movement leader James Bevel were met with police repression, tear gas, attack dogs, fire hoses, and arrests. More than 3,000 people were arrested during these protests. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and families. See you in the next one.